Hi again, boys and girls. Today we're going to read a new book called The Very Noisy Bear. Now, this is the second book in the series. You have already read The Very Cranky Bear, and you may know this one as well, but it's pretty interesting. And today we're going to be looking at the I can statement, which is about inferences about a character's feelings and motives. Okay, so I can make inferences about a character's feelings and motives. What this means is that you can have a good guess as to how someone is feeling and why they feel that way. Okay? So at the end of this book, I'm going to ask you, how do you think one of the characters feels and why? And you'll be able to write that down at home or tell someone at home. So let's read the book together and see what happens. The Very Noisy Bear by Nick Bland. In the jingle jangle jungle, there was music in the air. And it landed in the ears of a very sleepy bear. Look, he has his pillow. "Excuse me," said the bear to the music-making sheep. "Your band is very noisy, and it is time for me to sleep." "Now that you're awake," said the sheep, "perhaps you'd like to stay. Have you ever tried the jungle drums? They're really fun to play." They've started a band. Lion was on the jungle drums, and Bear began to smile. "I suppose if I could play the drums, I'd stay a little while." He sat upon the tiny stool. Boom, bang, bash! Boom went the noisy bear. Boom, bang! Crash! "It's harder than it looks," said the lion, "to play the jungle drum. You might prefer an instrument you only have to strum." I think the bear hit those drums a bit too hard. Now he's got something new. Zebra had a striped guitar. She handed it to Bear. "You hold it over here," she said, "and strum it over there." Bear started strumming softly. Then he strummed a little more. Look at him, he's concentrating. Then he started strumming wildly with his massive strumming paw. Wow, he's like a rock guitarist. But his claws were long and curly, and they tangled in the strings. "Never mind," said Zebra. "Guitars are tricky things." Uh-oh, I think he broke it. Moose held up his trumpet. "Would you like to have a go?" "All you have to do," he said, "is take a breath and blow." Bear took in a giant breath and blew with all his might. The trumpet made a screeching noise, and all the birds took flight. The elephant stamped, and all the monkeys left. Everyone took cover until Bear was out of breath. My goodness, he blew that so loud. They're all blocking their ears. "Your lungs are awfully strong," said Sheep. "You must be very proud. But there is another instrument that isn't quite so loud." He hasn't been doing too well at these other instruments, has he? "Have you ever tried a microphone? It's just a simple thing. You only have to hold it up, clear your throat, and sing." She handed Bear the microphone and counted up to 4. The band began to play a tune, and Bear began to Roar! Roar went the noisy bear. Roar, roar, roar. More, cheered the audience. More, more, more. The elephants were dancing and the monkeys sang along. He roared in perfect harmony through every single song. Look at them all, having a great time. Then, when the show was over and the moon had settled in, when everyone was fast asleep, what's happening? He tried the violin. And that's the end of the story, boys and girls. This is an interesting ending. We had Bear. He tried a whole bunch of instruments, the drums, the guitar, the trumpet, and he wasn't very good at any of them. He kept on scaring people away or breaking them. He really liked singing, though, and he was great at that. So how do you think Bear felt at the end that when everyone had left, he got back out to try the violin? Now, boys and girls, I want you to have a think about it. Now, you can write it down in your books, or you can talk about it with your mum or dad or someone. Tell them about the story and tell them, why do you think Bear snuck out when no one else was around to give the violin a try? So what did he feel? How was he feeling? And why did he feel that way? So just 2 sentences. Jot it down. And I will see you guys again for the next story. See ya.